Palm Beach Cane. Am I missing something here, Wholesome One? Do we need to talk about injury concerns going into
I'm
spring
excited for the
practice?
new season, but worried about the injury problems. I mean, not necessarily as well. We did have a bunch of them, Mark, and hope that person's okay. I don't know if you heard that. They
Nope.
slammed the door pretty hard. Good. Glad you didn't hear that. We had a bunch of them, Mark, and whether it's the shoulder injuries or maybe we were overworking the guys in the off season, but like a bunch of people were missing in camp, and spring ball was really thin, and it was they put them through the rigmarole. Mark, I mean, Will Mallory hadn't practiced up until like Bethune-Cookman week. He missed all of spring. He missed all of training camp and was ready to go for the season due to a shoulder injury. Jafari Harvey, similar thing with that. Those are two that just stuck out to me. Injury-prone guys that happened all the way through their careers. So I get that Palm Beach has a real point for why they feel that way because, man, they put them through a bunch of real hard training, and some bodies responded well and some kind of broke down. So I get that, man. And this is why you want to go so hard in your depth building, in your talent acquisition, and continuously recruiting. Because, yes, you may go out, tweak hammy, shoulder, whatever. The guy behind you is just as good or maybe a little off, and maybe he's just younger. We could put him in and trust him to go out there and really get after it.
This is partial statement and partial question. Not that you're going to be able to really answer it because, number one, you're not a doctor. Number two, you're not close enough to the situation to know. But looking at Tyler Van Dyke and what was it, a rotator cuff, shoulder?
I thought it was his collarbone, the way he fell.
Yeah. So the way he just looked in agony near the end of the season. And, it'll be interesting. I don't know if anything's been said by Mario Cristobal. Probably not. He wants to keep as much of that information under wraps as possible. But to see whether they kind of lightly break him into spring practice or whether they shut him down and J.J. McCarthy, Michigan starting quarterback, did not see the field the entire spring practice, and everything worked out for them. So I got to think they're going to be pretty cautious with that.
Yeah, I would think so too. But I mean, I've seen videos of him doing the training just like everybody else.
Okay.
In the new, I don't know if it's still called winter or pre-spring workouts or whatever, but I've seen him out there doing the dive push-ups and the burpees and the running and the front flips and all that stuff. So he's ready to go health-wise. I will say this, though. The biggest thing you want to do is not even about injuries. You want to hire the right offensive coordinator so that you can keep that guy. Okay, because he could easily hit the transfer portal, go to SMU and go back to the offensive coordinator that made him, that recruited him, and put him in a really good situation and work his way back into the first round conversation and be one of the top 6 quarterbacks in all of college football like last year preseason. But you want to bring in an offense where he feels comfortable, where he wants to be here, and we could protect him. I mean, you upgraded offensive tackle, 2 5-stars or 1 borderline 5-star. I call them both 5-stars with Pancake Honcho and with Francis Mauigoa. So you helped in that instance. But, I mean, you got to do the right thing by these young men with schemes. You have to. You have to do the right thing by that too.